Mic check.
You are listening to a few bro dudes. We the best. That will make you laugh, cry, or both. The Vanilla Gorilla and Dropkick Mike try to be funny, but let's be honest. They need to try harder.
Yeah.
This is Double Barrel Doo-Doo Shooting.
All right, so here we are again.
Here we are.
Going to try this one more time.
One more time.
All
right, everybody. It's Double Barrel Doo-Doo shooting the shit. You got Vanilla Gorilla.
Dropkick Mike.
And we got our friend from Fast Fit Foods.
What's up, guys?
It's Taylor. And his wife this time did not come in, which is okay. It's fine. So I mean, we do like the pleasure of her company.
It's the disadvantages of running a business sometimes.
Yeah.
And you guys are actually killing it right now.
We are. We just seem to be growing each week and trying to handle the workload and trying to find employees, but half of them don't want to show up, or some of them don't even want to show up for interviews. So trying to find people to come in and that are quality employees has been our main struggle the last couple of weeks.
That's the restaurant business, though, overall.
It's every business.
Yeah.
So, I was talking to you on the phone the other day, and I was telling you, like, I have people that come in for interviews for my business, and they show up in pajamas, and they're showing up with, like they just literally woke up, and they're like, I'm ready to work. Well, apparently you are not ready to work. Like, come on, dude. But yeah, that's the thing about owning your own business, man. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff we hear in these interviews. It's just
I actually would. I totally would.
And I'm just kind of like, you're the one that's complaining why you don't have a job or why you can't get employed, and then you come up here and pull some stuff like this. So yeah, it's been an eye opener for sure.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I don't care what business it is. Like, people now want to work. They want to work for more, get paid more, and then do less.
Well, yeah, that's your millennials.
Yeah,
you got that going for
them.
But since the last time we talked to you, so you guys originally started within almost a year ago, right? Or has it been a little over a year?
It's been a little over a year. We started last March.
Okay, so a little over a year ago, you guys started out with the North Store up by Chapel Hills Mall.
Well, actually, no, the North Store, we didn't even get that until this last November. We were cooking out of our condo for first 3 or 4 months.
Nice.
Yeah.
So even 3 or 4 months doing that, starting out that small, getting your first brick and mortar location actually is a huge step within 3 months to get something like that going. Now you've opened up a second location, and the second location is almost doing even better than the first location, or it's catching up.
It has almost caught up to the North location, and we expect it to probably double the North location here in the next 2 to 3 months.
And you've got the military down there. So it's down by Fort Carson. You got 2 locations, one up by the Chapel Hills Mall. What's the address for that one?
That one's 1831 Briargate Boulevard, and then the south one is literally right next door to Vasa Fitness that they just opened up on 115 in East Cheyenne.
What a perfect location for that, too. I mean, guys looking for bargains. And that's the deal with Fast Fit Foods, is that there are a lot of meal prep services out there. And I even looked up some because my mom got on Facebook and was like, hey, send me some of the Fast Fit Foods meals, and da-da-da. And I was like, I don't know how I could ship it to you, Mom. Right. That's kind of weird. I said, they're going to be up there in Denver, soon enough. But I looked up some of the locations up in Denver just to kind of see what the meal prep service cost was up there. It's ridiculous. $10 a meal, $12 a meal. I mean, for food that doesn't even look as quality as yours.
Well, no, and a lot of this stuff isn't even, organic or non-GMO, and, like we advertise and like we sell. So I feel like we have half the price point for a better quality.
Absolutely. Food. Absolutely. And that's why you're so successful. You're not trying to make a killing off of everything, and you're just, you're going to sell a ton of food.
Right.
And if you guys don't know what Fast Fit Foods is, it's a meal prep service. And you've got Natalie and Taylor that are in phenomenal shape. These guys are athletes, if you will. Competing in,
you got a 6'5" gorilla over here. I call myself a gorilla, and I feel like a little bitch over here.
I told Lucian on the way here, I was like, "You think Daddy's big? Wait till he's standing next to Taylor. He's going to make me look small." But these guys actually know what they're doing, and they've been playing obviously with diets and with what works for their body to lose weight, gain weight, whatever whatever you need. And so these meals are tailored for that. You've got bulking meals for the bodybuilders or anybody who's, maybe underweight, needs to gain a little weight. Then you've got the just healthy, nutritious 4-ounce servings that I've been on, just trying to cut down because I'm at that age where my metabolism is giving me the hell.
Right.
So I have to kind of try to, stay lower. There's no way I'm going to compete like you now. My body wouldn't do it.
Well, and they have the carb free, which is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I don't know how you do it, but it's carb free, and it
I was
makes
gonna
me.
say, I tell people all the time, I'm like, they want to come in and they want to lose weight, and I'm like, don't go totally extreme and just buy all carb free because you're not going to want to do it after about 2 or 3 days. But we get people to mix and match the 4-ounce and the carb free, and it really seems to work.
And
really well.
and that's what I do. I kind of mix the bulking, some of the bulking meals with some of the 4-ounce meals
Right.
because a dude's got to eat.
Right.
So, after that post workout meal has got to be there for me. But and not just that, but even if you're not on a diet or you're not trying to bulk up or you're not doing anything specific to your physique, it's a meal prep.
Right.
So if you don't have time, I know a lot of people are out there raising kids on their own or they're working 2 jobs, whatever the case may be. This stuff they deliver. They'll bring it right to your house, and the delivery charge is what, $7?
Yeah, and kind of to touch up on that, I mean, I tell people all the time, they kind of think of us as like a diet service, and I'm kind of like, no, you can live off these meals. This is something that you're not feeling like, I'm dieting. They actually taste good, and they're still healthy for you. So at the end of the day, I mean, we really need to be focusing more in this country on people eating more nutritious and healthy food, and there's an issue when people know who Ronald McDonald is more than they know who the president is.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know if we want to know who the president is right now. But he's going through some shit.
I'm still standing behind him. I don't care.
No, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. But yeah, I mean, it works the same way in my house. Now, I mean, we had our first order with you guys, and like I said, my son is just, I mean, he's tearing that crap up. Like it's like a Happy Meal for him.
Yeah.
I mean, really. And so, but what we decided, because I got my 2 boys, I just took my daughter to college. We'll talk about that later. And we decided, since my wife is on a different plan at the moment, she's going to be cooking for herself. So, I mean, we got dinner covered. Like
Right.
we don't have to do anything now, and that's like the best thing in the world because you got one in football, one in wrestling, one in doing all this other stuff. I just come home and pull it out of the fridge, heat it up, and we're good.
Yeah,
I love it.
And especially for schedules that don't coincide or whatever the case may be, because Jessica gets off a little earlier than I do, and so she's got running around to do, and by the time I get home, I'm like, what are you guys eating? We already ate. Da-da-da. Cool, I just go down, grab my fast fit food meal, and boom, I'm done. It's no problem at all. Oh, cool, you guys already ate? Guess what I'm having? Steak and potatoes again.
Right. Well, that's another question we get is, people ask us, well, are y'all just going to give me the ingredients and then, tell me how to cook it? And I'm like, no. It's already done. You don't have to do anything. Literally, you're just throwing it in the microwave for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and you don't even have to throw it in the microwave. I actually put mine on a plate, stuck it in the oven, on low, on just warm, and let it just heat up in there. And it was, my God, come on!
That's another way to do it.
Because some people, they don't want to mess with the microwave, so you don't have
Right.
to. I mean, this is good food, good vegetables, good meats, good fish, good everything. And there's some of the meals are just incredible. I mean, they're all really good. I enjoy all of them, and I've had all of them almost now. I haven't had the desserts yet. I'm trying to stay
We got the
away 'cause-
cookie batter.
Did you guys get the cookie batter?
We did.
How was it?
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been cooked. It's just been eaten.
See, I fear I would.
Well, it's not supposed to be cooked. It's just supposed to be eaten.
Oh, well,
Everybody loves to eat
there
cookie
you
dough.
go.
I mean,
And we got the salsa, the hot salsa.
I have been interested in that.
And it's
How
good.
hot is it?
It's not real. Well, for me, it's not spicy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gone. I mean,
I'll make you some hot stuff. They've been out of habanero peppers.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm good.
so
I'm kind of a wimp.
my
when it comes to
question for you is, okay, so from starting Fast Fit Foods to now, why did you decide to go through this venture with your wife? Just in general, I mean, as a fitness enthusiast, bodybuilder, complete monkey over here. There's a lot of things that go into play, especially when that's all you do. You're either making your food or you're working out.
Right.
And so, bring us the whole story.
So me and her we've always just been very, very involved in the fitness industry. And so, I mean, the main thing that we always ran into, which should come to no surprise, is that people just don't want to eat correctly. Mm-hmm. So they'll come up with every excuse under the sun not to diet correctly. I don't have time. I don't like the, healthy food, all that kind of stuff. And so we wanted to come out with an affordable service for people to, and for it to be convenient as well. So save them time, be affordable, and then that really helps them get to their goals. And so we were personal training people, and actually I had a client named Nathan, and he was a former NFL football player, former Bronco, and he was just like, man, I have 15, 20 businesses underneath me. I just don't have time to cook. And I was like, well, what if I did your meal prep for you? And he was like all about it. And so I did it for him 1 week, and we gave him an affordable price, and he just loved it. And so then we created a Facebook page, and within like 2 or 3 days, we had 15, 20 orders coming through of people just wanting, our service. And so from there, we just grew it and grew it and grew it until we outgrew our apartment. And then we moved into the Eagles Club kitchen, and we were there for about 2 or 3 months, outgrew that. Then we moved into our north location, and we're about to outgrow that, and I'm looking for another kitchen as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So that says something, though, about the food and about, the quality of everything involved.
Well, it says something about the people that are doing it.
Right.
Right.
Well, and that necessarily, of course, but if the people are great and the food sucks, I'm not going to order again. You know what I mean? I'm not going to eat crappy food just because I like Taylor. And Taylor's a great guy, so I'm just going to suffer. No, It's got to be good food. So that says something about the business,
right?
That this stuff is yummy and works. I mean,
yeah, and I've been very happy that as we've grown, we've been able to maintain that quality, and so that's something that we're very, very strict on. And I'm ripping my hair out probably 20 hours a week trying to find the best stuff. That way that people are, staying happy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job, man. I love everything about it.
And now you have your own cooking show on local news.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a cooking show. I mean, we've been there, 5-6 times or so on Living Local. Maria and Mia are great. They're the host of Living Local, and so we've been on there 5 or 6 times, and we were actually probably going to do some advertising with KKTV. We met with them this last week, and so, but that was a great thing for us to do. We really saw some increase in business from that as well, and so.
When you guys are ready to turn the business over and just go live on vacation, let me know, because it's quality stuff. I wouldn't mind.
We'll talk in a little bit after the show. We got some things to say.
Anything else you want to let us know? I mean, tell the people where to find you online, where to find you physically on your brick and mortar locations. Any big news coming up? You guys do giveaways like almost how many times a week?
We do at least a giveaway at each store once a week.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. My brother will actually be here in December, and he's going to come in as kind of the director of operations. So we're just going to be organizing the company more and just kind of establishing and branding more. And so we really are probably going to be, when he comes in, he wants about 6 months to come in and organize everything, and then we want to be on pace for about 5 locations a year.
Amazing.
And so we want to be moving into Denver here in the next 18 months. I'll probably be in Pueblo in the next 6 to 12, and then Castle Rock probably 12 to 18 months as well.
Nice.
Man, that absolutely phenomenal. You're talking about a 25-year-old gorilla over here that, I mean, literally just
made a $1 million business inside of a year. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a handful of people that can actually make that happen and make it work and keep it going, because, I mean, people have great ideas all the time, but
he's got all the elements. It's quality, it's good people, it's quality, and it's affordable. Boom.
Exactly.
What else do you want?
Boom. All right. So now that we're done, pushing all that, I kind of want to switch gears and talk to you about the bodybuilding and like just the whole range of like, where do you start, where do you end, and more or less, I mean, just how it all works in general, because you're going to be competing in April,
right?
Okay, so tell us. I mean,
yeah. So it all kind of started when I was about 17. And I realized that, if I wasn't pudgy and fat, that girls noticed me a little bit more. And and so coming from a family where, our genes are just, I wouldn't say genes, really just overeating and not being educated on staying active and eating healthy. We were all heavy. all my family's heavy. So I didn't want to continue that trend. And so my brother, he actually got me a gym membership when I was about 17. He bought me one for Christmas. And so I started working out, and I fell in love with it. So ever since then, just been honestly a meathead. And so, I mean, my diet and things that I've done and learned over the years has changed tremendously.